Well, this message goes to the Sarpanch of Taligaon, Agnelo Dikuna, who's also my neighbor, and he's the same person who got me arrested on the 30th of May. Well, when my son got to know that I was taken to the police station, he sent me a voice note through his phone, and when I heard it, I just broke down. Well, do you want to hear it? Well, here it goes.
I don't know if you can hear this message, but like I really don't want you to do this roster thing anymore because I've gone to jail. And you've gone to jail just because you questioned something or whatever you did. Maybe you should stop this and just go to your normal life, not interfering with anything. I hope you can read this message. And I love you. Bye. Miss you.
Well, this is what my son had to say to me. And when I heard it, I just broke down at the police station. I mean, a 9-year-old boy sending a message to his mom. I just gained all my confidence and I called up my son. And I said, son, whatever battle your mother has started, it's not going to end. It's just the beginning. And I want you to be my strength. I need you to stand by mama and say what my mama is doing and what she is fighting for is for the right cause. And it's not only for you, son, but it's for all our children and all our future generations that's going to have this land. Agricultural land is one of the most important lands that we can survive on. And if we don't use it for our benefit, we are going to be in ruins. So trust me, guys, that in the end, if we don't protect our land, it's going to be really bad. If you can see, these are lady fingers. Alright, these are lady fingers from our very own Taligaon fields. My father went to the market today, but he didn't get any. So he said, okay, let me come to Taligaon and take a round and see whether he could get something. And on the roadside, the farmers were selling this. He got it in our own Taligaon constituency. So you can imagine that if we don't use our land for our bread and butter, we are going to be finished. We should not use it for concrete jungles. We should not use it for saying in the name of development, getting a full concrete building up. Panchayat Ghar, 6,000 acres of land is not a necessity right now. In COVID-19 situation, this has taught us that our stomachs are the most important. Do you know when the lockdown just happened on the 24th? People were rushing to the local farmers to see what produce they have. Because Taligaon is known for its sweet potatoes, its brinjals, its cucumbers, ladyfingers. And people were buying vegetables from the local farmers. This is how we were striving for. So has COVID-19 lockdown has not taught us anything? And in the end, that the land of the farmers was just taken. All these farmers have plowed their fields in the month of May. No intimation given to them. They have already a resolution with them saying that the land is theirs. Yet, they have put debris, garbage, and whatnot into their fertile land, not even with one intimation. So when these farmers come to us and tell us about what they are facing, are we supposed to keep quiet? Or are we supposed to voice it up? Because they are senior citizens. Some of them are the tenant farmers. Some of them are landowners. Some of them, their children are not here. So are we encouraging agriculture or are we destroying or showing a mighty power that this is what we want? 30,000 Taligaon cars want a Panchayat Ghar into the agricultural land. I don't think so. Do you have signatures to prove that? It was not even intimated to us at the Gram Sabha. Panchayat is a people's body. We were not even informed that this particular land has been taken for the Panchayat Ghar. Won't it break our hearts? We've even told that the existing community center, which is actually a white elephant, because all the documents that they have showed it on the 16th of Feb at the Gram Sabha was that they are incurring losses on this hall. The expenses are more and the income is less. So many of them suggested, why don't we break this down and construct a 4-story whatever is required for the Taligaon cars. Everything in under one roof. But why do you need to use agricultural land And farmers have plowed their field. They were hoping that they would have their rice being put for before the rains come in. And you just do this at the end of May when they've already plowed the field. 23rd night, they broke the wall. 8:30 in the night, they started throwing debris in. First day we kept quiet. But then after that, it went on increasing. The farmers were shocked. They got in touch with us. Notice suddenly was put up. After 4 days, another notice was put up. I mean, there's a limit to everything. And we public are treated like dirt. Don't we have a voice? We were arrested as if we were criminals. During, you are telling us stay at home. But in the end, you are treating us like this, where you are just doing things in the night. Without any intimation, without compensation to the farmers. I mean, we all, at the end of it, when we die, are we going to take all this potlaw with us and go? It's just going to be a 6x3 grave where our bodies will fit into, and our coffins. And Agnel, you're the same person who I tell every time when Our Lady is coming over to our society that, Agnel, Our Lady is coming in, which day you want it? He's like, always, thanks Cecil for intimating me. When you see my son, you give my son chocolates. And you doing this to your own neighbors. You didn't even have the decency to come and talk to the people when they were saying, please come and talk to us, show us documents. But you were ready to show and talk to the media. The media also has got coverage from the farmers who were present there, but it was not shown to the public eye. Don't we have a say? Don't we have a right to voice ourselves? I'm just asking the people now do we have that attitude, amka kityak podla? Or do we say, amka podla? Ami goikar, ami fude sorpak jay. We have to fight for what is right and not what is wrong. We are not going to keep quiet now, requesting all the existing sarpanch, MLAs, ministers that Goa has a fertile land for agriculture and we should encourage farming, vegetable farming, and whatever we can, use our lands in a right way and not to use it for concrete jungles. I request you, humbly request you, that it's a fight for our future generations. Please do not take this away from us. I request you, we are going in the legal way, we are going to fight this battle, and this is not the end. And I request all our Goenkas to stand up and fight for what is right, guys. Stand up. It's now or never. Thank you. Diyo Bore Koro.